My sister poisoned my service dog, the one who helped me with my war trauma. The doctor said it was antifreeze. I found the bottle in her garage. I didn't call the police right away. Instead, I called her employer. She worked at an animal clinic. When they found out she had poisoned the dog, she lost her license forever. She could never work with animals again. There was a noise in my mind, a constant ringing as I struggled to catch my breath. The dog who had always been with me, my helper, the one who stayed by my side to ease the pain of my war memories, was gone. I looked at his open eyes, now empty. He would never come back. And I still hadn't fully grasped the reality of it all, just bits and pieces, and then that bottle. My hands were shaking as I opened the bottle. There was a small label on it that read, antifreeze. I stared at it, lowering the bottle, and a thought hit me. This was my sister's doing. She knew how much he meant to me. She knew the bond one shared with him. In my mind, all I could think was that my sister had done this and I would never forgive her. But then I thought calling the police right away might be wrong because it would affect her life too, and she was my sister, the one who had always been my helper. No, I had to do something else, something that would teach her a lesson. My heart was racing. I immediately called her employer, the one who worked at the animal clinic. It was crucial that she knew what her employee had done. I saw her number on my phone screen and took a deep breath. I knew that when she heard this, her employee would never be able to work with animals again. And that truth, her face, would stay with her forever. Hello. Her voice came through. I need to talk to you, I said. One of your employees poisoned my dog. For the first time I heard fear in her voice. She was silent at first, then said, What? It was antifreeze, I replied. I found the bottle in your garage. What? She couldn't say anything else. And then she said something that shook me to the core. Why would she do this to your dog? My mind went blank. This moment, these words, were leading me to a painful truth I didn't want to know. My sister, the one who had always been there for me, had betrayed me. Despite being her sister, her actions had broken me. What will you do when you find out? I asked her, and her answer sent a chill through my entire body. I'll revoke her license permanently. I promise you she will never be able to work with animals again. Her words carried truth, and everything I had ever thought was now becoming reality. I still had questions in my mind, but whatever this was, I had already known the outcome. At that moment, I made a decision in my mind. My sister's fate was that she would never work with animals again, and she didn't deserve to do what she did to my dog. After that, when I made this decision about her life, I asked myself if it was the right choice. But then I thought, can you forgive someone who destroys the most important part of your life? I thought no, I could never forgive her. She knew what my dog meant to me, and yet she did this. The question still lingered in my mind, had I done the right thing? And then as I handed her life's key back, I realized that her life had now changed. She would never work with animals again, and that was her fate. But then I wondered, did I make this decision because of my own fate? Did I do to her in that one moment what she never wanted me to do? The reality of that moment changed my world, and now I knew that what I did to her wasn't just for me. It was something she would remember for the rest of her life. If you found this story impactful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more emotional and thought-provoking content. Your support means a lot and helps us keep sharing stories that matter. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and we hope to see you again in our next video.